need to be super duper surprised to start stream. Oh, I'm bigger than usual. Wait. No, that's too strange. Okay, that's a good size. No, I get to be tall, maybe. Maybe. Be tall? Oh, I stood up and everything. Wait, where are my layers? There we go. Back in my corner. I'm too powerful, I cannot be let out. I'll go crazy. I'll steal everyone's cheese. I've had caffeine, I'm very sorry. Not caffeine post-workout electrolytes? Maybe they have caffeine. Hello everyone! Hi Dust, first to alive, very sweetie. Hi Az, hi Dim, hi Life Furious, hi Johnny, hi Pesky, hi Rust, hi Dust. Oh, that's an alliteration. You two should start like a jazz band together or something. Hello, the Electrode. How are you all doing? How has your day been going? What have you been up to? It is a late stream start time. It's a bit surreal, but I'm human. Is the deed in your book code? Precisely. Not an alleged cat. Definitely the #1 mouse librarian. I really hope there isn't, not in a sense of I like desperation for uniqueness, but just I hope there aren't any other mouse librarians, because otherwise I don't wanna be mean. I'm kind of hoping I'm in a category of one when I say #1 mouse librarian, you know? But yeah, it's me. Why indeed? I'm gonna get a tattoo touch up. Oh, that's always exciting. Are you doing like a color touch up or what's going on? I wanna know. I'm nosy. Tattoos are so pretty, but maintenance can be so spooky. Wait, oh, that's what the Milton and Griffin. Jen, thank you so much for subscribing for 15 months of Prime. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the book you get at the library this month. And thank you so much. Did the little alert go off? I feel like I didn't see it happen. But maybe that's just Twitch alerts. They were turned off. Oh, I've had Twitch alerts turned off for a week. I'm a little silly sometimes, but that's okay. This game's about being confused, right? that's the focus of the story. See, I never know how loud to make the background music in this game, because it's quite quiet and atmospheric. Oh, that water's pretty, and I have forgotten the controls. Oh, I should give context. So I started playing The Witness just after the new year, and I did 3 streams of it, but I realized on the 3rd stream, which probably wasn't the best puzzling introduction for me, that the motion blur the game has makes me motion sick. And so I decided I was going to pause for a while, and then after trying a few to see if there was any mods that helped with it or anything, I decided I was going to do it in small streams. So if I have, like today I had Pilates, so I was going to not be able to stream because I start late. Instead I just do a mini stream, and I probably only play the game for 2 hours or so, maybe with some yapping, but it's hopefully not long enough that my stomach starts skedoodling unhappily. Maybe that's too much information about stomachache, I don't know. Oh, I haven't done this area, but it has been 6 months since I played the game, so I am marginally befuddled about where to pick up. Can I see down here? No. My calves are too stiff, I cannot bend. What about here? It looks like a nice ominous underground area. A large ominous underground area. The way? It's turned off? Not the text. Can I jump? Oh no, I'm not allowed to be reckless, am I? Not the text interpolation to speech, the acronym thingamabob, the Twitch alerts, the like someone followed thingy me bob. Mabob, Mabob. When I looked over there and I thought there was a person down there, and I became very afraid. um, I don't know why, but after the absence of light for so much of this, I feel like, oh, that feels like that's a thing. Wait, have I figured out a way? I remember I looked at this at the start of the game. It's the sun! Wait, oh, but this one ends whilst it's in shadow, so I don't know which point it goes to. Can I get more shadow? No. Oh, I didn't have to go up the stairs. I guess there's 3 possible endpoints. It could end here, here, or here. Oh, I have to do... I have to redo it as well. Okay. Human. I'm glad I've never had motion sickness. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I was kind of bamboozled and why I first... is that it going onto the bottom? I think it might be. I first cruelly blamed potatoes, where potatoes are the divine and wonderful food and deserve no such slander. Wow, Luigi! Because I thought I got takeout from a new place and I didn't know I don't have a face. Okay, the takeout didn't taste the best, but they didn't deserve to be accused of giving me food poisoning. I think this is gonna be a full circle. There's 2 options, but unless I can move the pillars, I don't think there's a way for me to ascertain whether or not it goes across the middle or around the full way. So I guess I just have to guess. Big sad. Oh, it goes to the very... Oh, okay, no, it only goes back on. I was gonna get indignant there. If I had to redo the whole daisy chain, I was gonna grumble and tumble and blow your house down. The issue is, there's actually quite a lot of permutations this could take, isn't there? Because it could be something... Oh, can you not go down the middle? Because it could be like this, do you know what I mean? But I can't see behind this pillar, so I think maybe I can see behind this pillar. Can I maneuver it? Oh, I'm glad I have a face again. But yeah, this is the first game that I think has ever made me motion sick, and so I'm a little bit put out. I hope it's not the start of a new trend. Wait a second, is there another line at the bottom? I thought I saw it so clearly before. Huh. Do I have a torch? I'm not aware of having any items, but it's also been 6 months. Silly question, does the sun move? I've not seen any other parts of this game that need you to wait for it to be a set time, but... The first one I thought might have some randomness to it, but I just had to find the right space. Bamboozling. Oh heck, Leo! Well, thank you so much for subscribing for 23 months! Oh my goodness, I really appreciate it! I hope you enjoyed the book you get at the library this month. Time has passed, it's Newman away! I hope you're enjoying your pastries and... Gundam? Pastries and Gundam. I have some blueberries in my fridge that I want to eat, but... This is gonna sound silly, but sometimes I get overwhelmed by the amount of fruit I put on my plate when I give myself a nice little bowl of fruit to eat. And then it becomes a task because in my reverence for blueberries, I've given myself like 4 portions of fruit to eat over the course of 20 minutes. And that's just an impractical quantity of blueberries, but... How Pochi orders so much! I feel Wait, no, Pesky can defend me. We've got to win this. We've got to win this. We're playing the win this. Pesky, defend me. Healed, faded, or patchy? Oh, that's fair. Tattoo healing is always spooky. I don't know how I can... I shouldn't be having to guess. Can I get up there somehow? Can I... Ooh, I can be tall! This... If I can get a vantage point, I should be able to look down. Wait? No. I don't know why, but I thought this was closer to the thingamabob, and if I stood on top of it, somehow shadows wouldn't exist anymore. But it's clearly important. Oh, it's for those up there. That's gonna be so much walking. Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't feel structurally safe. I don't want to keep walking over there. Go back up to the top platform to see if I can see anything. Oh, thank you for the hydrated stitch and hello, Jake. Thank you. Wait, I have smoothie. That's extra self-care, isn't it? Oh, I need to turn head pats back on, don't I? They had to get nerfed whilst I was struggling with Undertale, but they should be back now. There we go. Only a few months until our third Christmas market. Time passes more rapidly than I can comprehend. Oh my gosh. I might try them from here. Or is it? Oh no! They're hard to control from here, but it means if I mess them up, I don't have to walk. You know? I feel like if I just do a to guess, I'm gonna miss some knowledge that I desperately need later on. But there's also only a few permutations. I haven't done this one. What could it be? Because if it's being blocked by the pillar, do I have to look contextually at the line of the pillar or the shadow on the pillar? Because it's not a shadow outline, it's the sun catching the scratches of where the path's been followed in the past. I feel like the vantage point is probably beneficial. I feel the need to put on sunscreen. I don't know, the desert stresses me out. This is in my habitat. So, we've done this one. Have we done this one? We did the middle one. Okay, maybe I cannot brute force it, because I thought I tried all 6 combinations. Because done this one, done this. Oh, I suppose we could do the 2 inside ones. Again, doing this at the kind of rate of repetition just doesn't feel appropriate. Don't sunscreen taste gross? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, bad. Stop it. Don't eat. What? Are you trying to... I'm gonna give up trying to understand that. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up. It's not within my power to understand. It's not within the power that I want to have to understand. If edible sunscreen? Hi Cardiff, do you have an edible sunscreen recommendation? Is this a problem for other people? Is cannibalism more common than I thought? What? What? I prefer ice cream, feels cool on my skin. You're just trying to make me concerned, aren't you? This won't work. You will not trick me. There isn't even a shadow on the obelisk. Okay, I'm gonna go back down and stare closely at her. Grumble grumble. I'm not imagining it. Yeah, so it's not as clear, but it looks like there's an endpoint there. This doesn't seem like it's something that could be moved easily. No? This seems like an ominous area that I do want to go to, with a little bit of concern and fear about shadows. Probably lipstick with sunscreen? That should also be edible? Well, yeah, when you put lipstick on, it's quite understandable that you might bite it by accident, you know? Because it's right next to your mouth. A secret that you missed? No thank you. No, yeah. Maybe later. Yeah, so it's talking about the sun reflecting or having rays to go off things. Is it using these bars? It's too unlikely. There's too many possible positions to look at that from. Ambiguous of which one it would be if it were to be that, I reckon. Because if there was a set perspective, it would be here, then look right. And no, that is. I rotate this. Oh, I can skadoodle it. I'm so smart and good at things. Now, where is the sun? Oh, I thought I did this one. Let's go. My brain's so big, so full of cheese. So full of cheese. I'm not really good at the braggadocious thing. I tried my best, but I don't think I'm so full of cheese is the intended statement. I'm gonna have to look from up there. So much walking, so many stairs. There's the little staircase here. On the plus side, I haven't started feeling unwell and falsely started a fight with potatoes yet. Too far away, I cannot see. I just walked upstairs for nothing. Cruel and unusual. Where's my staircase? Here's my staircase. Apples? Green apples? Like the repelling, climbing mountain shenanigan? Can I move any of these about? They don't seem to have a little lever handy anywhere. Maybe I need to look at more of them from the ground. They're definitely the next line. Just come. The ones where you see the lines of the others are all much closer. Oh, I see that one goes straight down. Do I try doing it? Okay. I feel like the angle. Is that it? All diagonally across? Oh, it's in a lit up here? Oh, it goes back down somewhere else. Bamboozling. No? Where the cable? Okay, so you've lit up this one. get some sun on you. Sunshine, wear and tear. Okay, so it goes across the top. And it doesn't reach the bottom. But this is a bit bamboozling, because this seems cyclical. Because I'm going to use my little pointer to indicate. It would appear that you need to solve these to open these panels, but I'm not aware of how you would open the panels without doing this puzzle, which requires the. Did you see the cyclical nature of my bamboozlement? If you get motion sick, we can switch to allow. No. I don't think I have the brain cells for that today. If I get motion sick, I just start ranking favorite biscuits and then end stream, I think. But I can talk for a while about biscuits. Oh wait, I suppose, can I try and catch the sun on this bottom one again? So, it could... Oh, I can't start? Oh, okay. So I'm going to have to either do another puzzle to activate these two edge ones, or I'm gonna have to do another puzzle to activate these two edge ones. The American call cookies? I'm not sure, because we have cookies and biscuits as separate food items in Britain. And I don't know, like, me there is a notable difference between a biscuit and, but I also think I ponder confectionery more than the average person. Can do a biscuit tier list with a maximum of 10 minutes per biscuit? You see, I do not think that my average biscuit time would be more than 10 minutes. I just think that'd be a biscuit every now and then that I get really invested in, and then I yap for hours, as is my nature. You see, I think I saw that this one was this. But the light isn't on, and so it can't be solved yet. Is there a slider somewhere where I can redirect the electricity of the bottom one? Like a junction? Could I split it so that it powers the other one instead of the central one? Oh, thank you for the high-tech guys. Thank you. Wah! Don't ask me what made me wah, I don't know. I was just like, why don't you duck? But that's not the name of the game. That's not the motion of the man. Oh, ominous cave. Love an no, I don't like an ominous cave. I'm trying to hype myself up. Oh, thank goodness the door's closed. That's not a me problem. The biscuits, I like them with gravy? I think you may have a different kind of biscuit. My preferred biscuits would be maybe with tea, or just, I don't know, Biscoff? Does this change which one's powered at the top? That's my only theory. No, it's still following the same line. When you say biscuit, do you mean kinda like a... Is it a crouton? I don't know. Oceans are large and cause differences. But as long as we all agree that biscuits are good, then what is it if not just more perspectives? Like a muffin or other sort of quick bread, no yeast. Interesting. I've never had something like that with gravy or sausage. And I love adding gravy to things. When I was a student and not the best at doing groceries, my comfort meal, if I needed a snack when studying, would be instant stuffing microwaved frozen peas, and then like pre-made gravy, and I would just put them all in a bowl, and I would have a very merry 1/3 of a Sunday dinner to try and give me energy while studying. If I was super sleepy and just wanted a snack. Okay, so these cables connect. Oh wait, let me look at the cable structure. So this one... So this is what's bamboozled me. Is there a separate power source somewhere I need to activate now? I feel like that... Oh, I thought there was a staircase there. I feel like I might need to find another power source, because unless I've misunderstood, and it has been 6 months, and even without 6 months I readily misunderstand things, but I think this one has either this shape or this shape, or some variation of those shapes, but I can't enter until these panels are open, so I think this is a bit of a switcheroo and you instead have to do one of the side ones separately, because we've seen where that light goes and there haven't been any instances of the light activating two things. Then I need to find another puzzle, and then I need to solve another puzzle. I really thought I was moving and grooving. I thought I was doing big mouse things, big mouse moves. Aren't you scared that one day science will go far enough that humans create a giant mouse trap big enough to catch you? I feel like I'm not participating in behavior that would incentivize the scientific world on focusing on building a mousetrap to catch me. I don't know, am I more nefarious than I realized? I feel like I'm just kinda squeaking. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I've been down there before, I think. Let me go back with my extra brain cells. But I don't know, if they think of something really cool and smart to trap me, they're probably just gonna offer me a book in a mousetrap, and I'm gonna go in and get the book as well as the cheese. And then I would hope that for whatever reason they wanted to kidnap a mouse, it doesn't take longer than the length of the book is to read. I remember this area from ages ago. Oh! Do I remember this puzzle? Yes, I do. Is it one of the mirror image puzzles? No, I'm getting distracted. This is too different to the other ones. It's not related. But I do kind of want to walk along the beach. It's quite majestic. Left a handy little instruction guide anywhere? Oh, hi, Olympus. Thank you for the pets. Wait, did they not work? Thank you. I really need to swap around my keybinds so none of them are on function keys. That's hazardous. Ooh! Oh, I got no clue. Is this it has 3 sides on it? I think that's what this was. But then, not being accepted here. Is this one the ones where it needs to be mirrored? So, oh, you would have to leap up, so it wouldn't be possible for this unless I. No, it wouldn't be possible in this shape. No clue. We'll do that later. I think I've gone distracted. Hi, Tundra. I remember this game. It's very pretty. I'm very bad at puzzles, so I never got anywhere. We'll see how bad I am at puzzles. It may vary. I am enjoying it. I've done a few of the lights, but I can only play it at teeny bits of time because the motion blur makes my stomach unhappy. Ominous box in the sand. Ominous box in the sand sounds so much more inviting than cave with bad lighting, you know? My feet feel so loud. I'm not being very dainty, am I? I'm dumping. Okay. So I kind of want to undo this one. Can I get this one wrong? Can I get this one wrong? So, and then let me. Oh, the light's already been done once, so it's not going to be illuminate, is it? And I can't get through the paneling. Maybe has it changed one of the other puzzles? Or they can't move around, can they? I feel like I've not used that big platform yet. Maybe I need to go up there. Maybe that'll give me context. Maybe the height will give me getting new ideas. This feels like it could be like a dot dash thing, but I don't think it is. Ooh. I stand over here. Can I see the light share on that one? No. Why am I getting beeped at? Okay. Okay, it's just Windows antivirus trying to tell me off. This view has to be used for something is what's getting to me though. Is it? Wait, is it? Oh! Look, that might be the way forwards, but that's loud. I'm not sure I like that. Okay. I guess I have to specifically be in a spot where it catches the light, and then go. No, here specifically. Oh wait, the. Oh, is this the starting one then? Cause this is. It got. Ooh. I don't feel stellar about this. You are quite ominous there, the sun. Well, that's not a valid resolution. Is that changed anything? I don't think I got the combo. Did not meet the requirement for the big sun noises. See, I feel like I should be using the little sand thingamabobs as indicators of the path. And I don't believe there's a way. Oh. Do I need to avoid the ones that are lit up? Oh no, the ones that aren't lit up are dead ends. Okay. So, I'm just gonna double check that. So this one I can't get past. So that would suggest I need to cross over the ones that are lit up, which would leave me to here. And then here? I might have bigger fish to fry. I'm gonna go over there. I think I made the sun angry? Question mark. Uh, okay. The doorway with. And now I have loud footsteps when I'm scared of the sun. Okay, I like the slightly perpetual orange. Oh, it's not very perpetual, is it? The little sparkles. It's helping me keep track of things. I'm hoping this will loop back and open up another path, maybe? Or have I just done an unrelated thing? Oh! Ah. This is the one I just did, so are these all within the same area? This one, diabolical. These four I am not looking forwards to. But it's the third one which is quite interesting. Do I need to look at the sundial from different angles? I'm not sure if this is actually the same puzzle as the one I was looking at before. Running was probably a bad idea, isn't it? What if I stand up here and get the sun all shiny on that side? Does that? Do you shout to me? What about with a different perspective? Not even close. Okay. That hasn't changed any of the statuses out here, I don't think. Okay, so there are different combinations. Different valid activations, I think, from that? Or is it just kind of coincidental that there's some places that you can stand to get fun? Full sun and others. This is just the same path I did before. Oh! Staircase. But around here, it changes to a directly different set. So if I go... try and get the same goal, but further forwards. I always need to have the bottom in view so I can do it in one. No, are you not scary and sunnish enough there? I'm not sure what these do, but I think there's gonna be one more of them based off the shapes. Logic would dictate that I've done the right, the middle, and so there's gonna be a left one. Is it from down here? No. Is it from further back? Unlikely. To Wayne. Okay, maybe there's only the two and the other ones are elsewhere. But this doesn't help me with this thingamabob. Are they related? I haven't noticed any changes. But I have also been known to just be very confused. So I don't know. Okay. Like, if I go down here, I can skedoodle the moving one around. Do I need to be down here for the other combo? Wait, can I get this one to be extra sun? Oh! Oh, that's a... Is that an angle? I feel like I'm close to it there. Hey! Let's gotta... Oh, I almost got lost that one. Okay. I go back and check the cable. I didn't see how this relates to the other ones is the bit that's bamboozling me. I thought these... I can't remember because it's been so long since I started this game, but I thought these tubes were for... Oh, I've missed one! Ah. I see the sun being extra gumpy anywhere. Wait, I've just thought of a dumb thing. Can I get an angle for this one? I've just realized I only ever tried drawing on the one on the right. Does this deactivate it? Is this one like charged? No, this isn't charged. Oh! I hate getting things by accident. I want my puzzle back. No! Wait, wow, wait. Oh, hi, Nunu. How you doing? Where's your what? I was being confused. Wow, Luigi. The mustache stays on till I wow, but I've lowered my wow. Did I just do it in the wrong order? Did you just have to go center, right, left? I don't like that. And then I think this one was this. No? No? Is it still not active? I could have sworn I saw the movement MacGuffin on it. It's gonna be so confusing now because if I didn't understand it at the stage, the next step's ruined. Because I'm not gonna understand the jump, you know? The increase in difficulty shenanigan. Oh, howdy, Nose. How are you doing? Know the puzzle precisely. Alright, I don't know why I got all up in the puzzle's face. That was a bit rude. Oh, hi, Sai. How you doing? How's your day been going? Might undo this one so I can try and see the light on it. I can't see where it is. I could have sworn I saw it previously on the one on the left. But I did subsequently get in a fight with the sun, and so my ability to see shadows might have decreased. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Sai. No need to think when I just consume beverage. I always finish my smoothie. They're really nice, but it's a bit of a kerfuffle because they go off in like 2 or 3 days. And I don't know, I don't... If you miss a day when you are a lonesome mouse, then you just gotta be on your like daily smoothie game, otherwise you'll... Okay, so it is that line. This one was just active first, I guess. So if I go to the parallel angle on this side, if I go to a similar angle on this side, if I go to a different angle on this side, oh, ooh, I see it, I see it, I was doing it wrong. I reckon it could be done in any order. Okay, and then I saw some of this one up close and personal, you know? Okay. So I think this one ends here. Ooh. So that's a bit of it there. Oh, I got it wrong way round. Starts here, ends here. There we go. Can I rotate this one now so I can see it? Oh, that's gonna cause difficulty, isn't it? What's happening? I'm not sure. I'm trying very hard to get into an ominous set of tunnels, which is not typical or particularly the behavior I stand by. I don't know. I'm not really an ominous tunnel kind of mouse, you know? A spooky shadow here? Oh, I feel like the sun has moved in its position. But it's not shining particularly brightly on this anywhere. Oh, do you just perpetually rotate? Let me go up my staircase again. Not the little pseudo staircase, the big staircase. I gotta. Oh no, that's the ominous pit. Big staircase. I guess it's just doing a full rotation then. Okay. Where's my staircase? Oh, hi, Schadenfreude. First playthrough, do you know all the types of puzzles? I know some of them, but I tend to go into games blind, and I try to avoid finding information about games, especially like puzzle ones, before I play them. And so I know the ones I've encountered, but not all of them, and you know, trying to keep it that way till I figure it out. This feels like a good angle to see the sun. I feel like maybe do I need to do a? Oh, the sun is very bright down there. Gonna try to 100% the game? I'm not sure. Depends how depends how long. The game makes me a bit motion sick, so I'm probably just gonna try and see what happens when I get all of the little light points together first. I have more, but they're in other corners, so you can't see them. And then we'll see how I'm doing. I feel like this is an angle thing, but I don't particularly know. Could it be the case that if it turns around completely I can see something? Can we look at it from the back? It doesn't move with much humanness. But maybe, I don't know. I haven't seen it in the shadow in the past. But maybe it's possible. It is still moving, I'm not losing my marbles. The noise of it rotating is driving me a little bit mad. Don't wanna... I was gonna say lose my cheese, but the phrase is marbles, isn't it? Oh! Okay, so that's the end of its rotation, so I'm not gonna get it to go fully around. Oh, I saw something there! How do I replicate that? I swear I saw something. Am I losing my marbles? Have I lost my marbles? Did someone replace them with cheese? I could have sworn for a second there was something. It's quite interesting in terms of figuring it out, but I feel like this is a bit of an awkward puzzle, because unless there's a sub-theme I'm not noticing, the position you have to stand in to get the light is a bit awkward, and so it adds a degree of randomness that I'm not very good at standing on the dirt. TLDR. It started on that side, so I feel like it's natural that this is the side that has the combination or the solution on it. I think about when I've able to see things in the past. I'm just gonna move the light on this one so I can more easily see the statues again. It's when the sun catches on them, but I don't know how to get the sun to catch on this because the central building's in the way. Oh, the sun is moving! This isn't a perspective, is it? It might be a perspective. Let me. Okay, no, the sun isn't. The sun moves based off the puzzles, I think. Okay. I'm not seeing a likelihood where there's more sunshine in that position, so I'm gonna try moving it again and just running in circles around here wildly trying to catch the sun. And I'm not sure that that's gonna be. It doesn't feel effective. It doesn't move at all. It might be a perspective, but I swore when I started this area it was down here. It's probably. I'm probably just bamboozled. This feels close-ish to the sun area. Do I need to do my timing? The fact that you can't pause it is a bit irksome. Feels like it's too far away. But you know, like the sun to this should be catching the light, you know? Oh! I saw it. Just took me a while. Can I get it to stop blurring now? I didn't suppose so. Ooh, ominous star! Oh, I don't like ominous stars. Ooh, oh, I like this area. Okay. Sorry, very rapid changes of emissions. Do we have an energized starting cable? Oh, you're new. This is used to illuminate different areas? Okay. So, this starts here, and then goes somewhere else that we can't see yet. This lighting makes me feel like I'm in a science fiction horror shenanigan, which I am not best pleased about. That's used for that 1 second half, but I'm focusing on the left one now. That's for the right half, so it's these two for the left one. And that's the same area again. Maybe I just need to catch the angle. One? Yeah, okay. Ba ba ba. So I think this building. So we have this pattern, don't know where the starting points are. Lighting again. Maybe this one illuminates for both of them? No, it'd be this one, right? Could it just be that having none of the lights on? Oh, that's not an option. Maybe this one do this. Don't have a start or end point. This light feels like it's the closest to giving me a view of that area. This half can't seem to. Okay. So here I can't see anything in the top right hand corner, but I don't know if that was from a lack of illumination, or I'm guessing it was a lack of illumination. Okay, and now there's a grid. Now this is almost more awkward because it's so different from the other ones. It's been a while since I've done a grid puzzle. Wait. I guess we do lighting again? I once again wasn't overjoyed by those sound effects. I'm just going to turn my audio down. Oh, that could make me more content. Do we have lighting on here? I saw some. I can see going around the corner, I think. Button to remember. Okay, so a long path to there. Path to at least here is the end. This corner's used, so one of these two are the starting point. The moves? I'm bamboozling myself. Okay. The highest focus on this surface. I am. What am I? Okay, I want to make a guess, not based off seeing something here, but on the information available to me. Because I know it ends some variation of here and goes around here, so we start here. And I'm going to guess that in this area you can see. That would be. No, I was going to say that would be the only solution that's visible with those two pieces of information, since you don't get to see the middle segment, but that's not true. Am I sure that the first one was a curve? Can I have a better look at that corner? Scruff there. Looks like it goes. So we have two. This looks like it keeps going down. It doesn't look like it goes across. Can't really make out for this corner. Could be this. No. Oh! Oh, I missaw! Oh no, not you. Okay, so I didn't see this bit. So it's across here and a loop of unknown length. Yoo! A loop of unknown length, either 2 tiles or 3 tiles here. So the last one I need to find the angle for. This lighting is incredibly ominous. Just wanna reiterate. As a ominous mouse? A non-anonymous. Anonymous? I could. So. Gonna. Yes? Oh, I thought I saw that pretty clearly. I have this curve here to the end. And because of the arm here, and we know it goes across here, and there's only one valid ending, it can't loop down here, so what else could it be? Let me scroll back to the middle one. Up here that I got my best angle. Oh! That the shape? I'm confused now. I should probably get a piece of paper and start writing these down, shouldn't I? Oh, then just trying to remember them. Okay, where's paper? All my paper was books. No, I have notepads. I own so many notepads. Trying to find something to write on that isn't an important letter. Okay. This is fine. It says private and confidential, but it's just an envelope. So, for the grid, why am I using a highlighter? Why not? I have the across here and down here are roots. Then let me just swap over to the other one. I think it was this one. Yeah, so this is a bit of an unusual one. So if I reorientate that, I guess it needs to double back on itself. Go up a tile, across, to then go back down and round. Yeah? I'll try and doodle it on the screen now. So you need to start up here, up, down, there. Eee! Making this was significantly helpful. And now I can get away from the bad lighting. I'm gonna turn that off before I go to the next room. Just in case I need to leave and I don't want a headache. Okay. Oh, this is ominous. I don't know why I feel scared. There's been zero evidence so far that someone's gonna jump out at me, but my feet are too loud for it not to be scary. Okay. So we have things here. The orientation you need for. Okay. I'm assuming it's that pattern from down there up here, maybe. That feels. Oh wait, I can see some of one here. Starting here ending somewhere down. Still here. That feels too chill. Can I look from up here and see? Oh, I can't link to the center. Go any closer. This is. I should do more art practice. I don't understand lighting well enough. Oh, all these ominous holes in the ground. Behind all of the thingamabobs. In case they've got any more moving and grooving going on. Where do I get the other information from? I don't want to guess it. Sun only ever glimpses the top. Oh, it's not the sun, it's this light. Can I move this light somehow? I'm gonna try putting on a different light up here. That affects the lights downstairs, which I don't think is particularly likely. Chance. I can only really see one light down here, so it seems less like. Think about it. Down here at least. How can I go further? Let me think about angles. Is it the you can't see anything on this point and it goes round one more? No. Do I get the shine on the bottom half? I'm starting to feel less chuffed about the movement in the game. I think running up and down the stairs is bad for my stomach. Yum. Did I get lighting from here? Be communicating. Oh, can I just turn this? I mean, it's a starting circle for a puzzle, but it also feels like a hand crank. Can it be turned to move something? It's not connected to anything, so that would be a bit strange visually, but... Oh, I can feel myself getting more motion sick now that it started, but I want to end on a win. Is this where they mine deninium? Like for denim? Dinya! I hope I'm not mineable. That seems... I don't know, I'd rather not be stuck under a bunch of rocks. I'm not sure how I feel about being a widely available resource either. Okay, so I need to change something, I think. I don't think this is the matter of finding a different angle to look at. Can look from the back somehow? should make a cryptocurrency? Never. If you ever see a post about blockchain, just accept that I've been hacked and move on. I I am not the Web3. Let's see. Just staring at the light over and over again. I wanna. Okay, so I think if something went across the middle, I would be able to see it there. And I cannot. So. I don't think I have the full range of view, but it has to end at one of these, so I'm just picking the furthest. Okay. This one, maybe I can see better this time. I can't see better this time. I can't see at all this time. Oh, the void. What if I just get really up in the face again? No? Oh! Is it actually this one that I meant to do next? This one's activated, and I saw the path before, I think. Are they mirrored? Oh! What? Sorry, this is me not being able to use a mouse, I know. I see the puzzle, okay. Oh, was there? Oh, that makes so much more sense. I didn't have to do as much process of elimination as I did. Okay, let me think. Oh, I'm gonna have to look through this hole in the ground, I think. But I can't see the pattern on this one. Maybe I need to be on. Why am I running? Why am I running? Maybe this hole in the ground? Okay. So. This way? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, I've used up all my brain cells, not feeling sick. Let me have another one. Okay. Have I got the orientation wrong? That's a flight. Oh, maybe it doesn't. How does it end? Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Okay, so there we are. Took a bit of orientation. I can't see what lit up next. Is it the door? Okay, so it's gonna be this one. Down. Sure where to from when it went down. This cable going here, does that mean I can finally try and do this one? Yeah. I don't know if those progress anything or if they just do scary sound effects. But I'm quite easily by scary sound effects. Am I gonna be able to find another valid orientation of that? I'm not sure if I am. Because that feels pretty on point in terms of pathing. But it feels intentional that I can't get it all in one view. Can you think about his Markov chains? Precisely! Or like the chain store Greg's. Big fan of Greg's. I really hope Greg's doesn't turn out to be evil. Got a pastry from them today. So I think this was new because this I'd previously clicked on it and I didn't get the ominous response, I think in the same position. How silly is it if I pause and try and yap about biscuits for a bit? Because I think it has gotten too motion sick. But then, I don't know. Is it fun to still watch the game if I can only do it in like an hour and a half bursts? I feel like it's not been very long at all, I'm sorry. I don't really want to be wandering around trying to find it if it's gonna make me. I can try and find the next puzzle and just move slowly. I do feel like that must be intentional. Is there a separate process to get the next gate then? I wasn't paying enough attention. It's not too bad, yeah. I'm just kind of aware of it, and so I feel like the responsible thing is probably to stop. But I don't know. I've never done like a 1 hour 20 stream before. I'm a yapper. I normally stream for like 5 to 7 hours. I don't know how to do that. Where could the next area? Oh, there's another one down here. Oh, I just hadn't seen it. Okay. Sunlight for you. If I could get to the door, that would be a good, like, thinking future point, right? Maybe through here? So fancy wanting your own separate ominous corner. Okay, I've made a note. Am I cheating by not doing water memorization? If you say yes, I'm just gonna ignore you, I think, because I'm sleepy. The highest standards of else quality assurance. Am I sleepy? Yes or no? Okay, I'm gonna do that to try and get an indicator. Isn't it's not staying lit up there? How can I get them both in the same view? I suppose I could do this here and trying. Okay, so from the pattern, I need to. Okay, so I need to start. Oh, is it just upside down? It's not mirrored? Yeah, okay, it's a flip, it's not. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. So we go around here, down here, up here, across here. Oh, look at my brain go! It goes so fast. King, let's go. Nice. I think with that ominous door opening, I may stand still for a while. I don't know why, but in my brain that's a frog noise, and I think that's just signaling to me that I didn't spend enough time around frogs, because I don't think that's the case. That doesn't seem very frog core, you know? I'm not sure what a frog core would be, but I don't. That feels like it's got a lot of articulation in it. I think I do really enjoy this game because I love different methods of storytelling, and so the very indirect atmospheric storytelling is fun and interesting, but I think I actually just need to lie down and not be in front of screens. And so I do want to do more Witness mini streams to try and finish the game, but I think in the future I'm gonna yap first, Witness second, because I fear that I am not in peak staring at screen condition. I could just like sit with my eyes closed, but then I feel like my tracking probably isn't very good, is it? I probably look like I've injured my head if I try and cover my eyes. Fog core workout gets defined frog abs. Oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna flex, and it's funny because it's about working out. I went to like 2 gym things today. I ran 5k at the gym on a hill, on a treadmill hill, and then I went to a Pilates class. I'm getting muscles. Look at me go. Muscles. Muscles is such a strangely spelled word. Do you ever think about it? The SC? It's such an unusual combination of letters. I feel like there is a special form of boo that's not very nice for being dyslexic and having to learn English. It's just not a good language. They just got some nonsense going on. It's all just nonsense. I think even for the non-dyslexics, learning English is probably quite the ordeal. Yeah, eyes closed. Yeah, I was gonna do that before, but because I have the ceiling light on, the atrocious I know, I feel like ceiling lights is such a boomer thing. I've got my nice little side light, but it messes up my face tracking because it's very directional light. Um. Uh. Ceiling. Oh my gosh! Thank you, Thunder. Well. I'm not sure how long I'll yap for today, but I did try my best to yap a lot. Or I try my best to play games and find myself yapping a lot, which it's a similar net result, although slightly different intention. People told me Silksong comes out in 2 weeks, and I didn't finish my 112% Hollow Knight yet. So I have been telling myself as a joke that I'm not going to play Hollow Knight until Silksong gets announced, and I've just been not doing it this year because I have about 200 games on the go, brackets 5, and we finished one of them yesterday. I have 4 games on the go and 1 queued. 2 queued but not requested. But I don't think I can play Hollow Knight in 2 weeks because it sounds scary. But maybe I play through it at some point. I feel like it's a slightly ridiculous time to stream the game when everybody's excited for the sequel. I don't know. But I thought it'd be fun to play through it and get to be excited about a game at launch because I normally play games eons after they come out, not just because I'm addicted to Steam Sale and find and then I don't know. There's just so many good games out there already that I have heard reviews for. I get nervous buying a new game unless I'm gonna buy Slay the Spire 2 the day it comes out. I need to do more campaigning to try and get access to whatever early version of Slay the Spire 2 happens. I'm not. I am fundamentally ill-equipped to. Is it clout farming? Is that the thing? The social media hype? But if I need to I don't know. No, I was gonna say if I need to start tweeting about Roblox changes, but I'm not built like that. I really want to play Slay the Spire 2. I played the first Slay the Spire too much. I can't play it anymore. I do I check how many hours I have in it? The number of hours I have in Slay the Spire is inflated due to my old laptop taking multiple. It would take 20 to 30 minutes to turn on, and so I wouldn't shut it off, and then it would take another 15 to 20 minutes to load into Slay the Spire, so I would just leave my laptop turned on with Slay the Spire. And you may say, Denia, you never turning your laptop off probably contributed it to having a bad time. But this laptop was never gonna have a good time. It was clinging to life when I got it. This is the laptop which um I knew someone who was working just like some job. I what was it? Was it like teaching adjacent? And they had a work laptop but it blue screened, and their IT team couldn't fix the blue screen, but they didn't ask for like the laptop scrap, so they just had the laptop at home. And so one day I was there and I was like, "Oh, is that laptop broken? You seem to be using it as a desk mat." And I told them not to put like a hot plate on it because heat on laptops. And they were just like, "Oh, it's broken. You like computers? Can you fix it?" And then I spent a long time on my little what was it? It was iPhone 4 trying to read the little blue screen like paths to figure it out. And then eventually I got the laptop to work again. And it was never great. I had to do like a bunch of full resets and to get it working again as a like personal laptop rather than a professional one. It was a kerfuffle. But that was the story of my first laptop. And it's quite, I don't know, it's quite fun. Considering how mortified I am when blue screens happen nowadays, it's a strange origin story. My laptop does worse, I know the feeling. It's the classic Intel Inside, and like probably was made in the mid 2000s Intel Inside. No, but still, I got to play a lot of games on it. I liked it a lot. It meant a lot to me. It's the only reason I had access to games outside of Nintendo DS up until 2019. Oh. But yeah, I do want to play. I've heard such good things about Hollow Knight, and I've heard so many people losing their absolute marbles about the very concept of Silksong coming out. The excitement is contagious. I feel like I want to take part, but I feel like I'm a bit out of the loop. So maybe in a few months' time, when my game catalog is a little bit smoother, I start playing through Hollow Knight. I know I started playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps a while ago. I finished the first Ori. I'm afraid there probably isn't any VODs for it because it was before my Live 2D debut, but I inadvertently took a break of playing Will of the Wisps and then was very confused, and because it's not directly linear, couldn't find explanations without spoilers, and then sulked and haven't played it since. So I think I'm probably gonna restart it at some point, but one more distance between the areas I've played and still partially remember, but not enough to know the mechanics and the bits I don't before I replay it. So maybe another kind of puzzle platformer with beautiful music and heart-wrenching angst is what I need. Maybe some Hollow Knight. Oh hey Adam, how's the witness going? We've witnessed quite a bit, and then I started to get motion sick, so I'm just yapping about my endless games catalogue. Oh, I want to play more Command and Conquer games. I didn't watch all of the Gamescom, but the little bit I did see is there is still the kind of we seem to just be in the era of Souls-like games, but I'm seeing more RTS games than usual, and they were my second love after Dragon Quest and Animal Crossing. But like the big up there, and so I'm not particularly good at most of them because I was just in my StarCraft corner for years. But I do want to play through more of Command and Conquer because when I played through Red Alert and Tiberian Dawn, I really enjoyed them. So we'll see. I have a lot of shorter games that I'd quite like to play because I'm not very good at doing repeated series of things because I don't know. I get busy, I get collabs, there's Arknights events, there's always Arknights events. Um, but we'll see. I might do a poll at some point to see if people want to vote on what game to play next as like a long series. My favorite game is a Souls-like, so I like the command amount, but some of them are so clunky. So, okay, I have no issue whatsoever with like Souls-likes as a genre. The type of combat that is common in them is not something I'm particularly good at. throwback to any of the people who watched me when I very first started streaming before I was like a Twitch affiliate, and I played through Lies of P, and I did not finish it. My my thingamabob past free trial ran out, but I spent 2 streams trying to fight the tutorial boss. Everyone was very supportive. I don't know how I managed to find such supportive strangers on the internet, but I yeah. I don't know. I'm not very good at them, but I do enjoy them. The you just restart and try again thing isn't tilting to me. It's reassuring. It's roguelike adjacent in some senses. It makes my brain comfy. I don't mind failing when it's there. I do sometimes get nervous about using items though. If you use them and when you reset they've used up, that makes me a little bit nervous. Oh yeah, Sakura's getting an anime? Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know much about Sakura, but I've heard. I don't know. I feel like it's difficult. That's the main thing I've heard. When I tell people, oh, that's the other thing. I played through the first like 7 bosses of Lies of P on mouse and keyboard. Which mouse and keyboard, very fitting for me, given all the squeaking. But probably not the best way to play your first Souls. Like probably self-sabotage. Not even intentional, just silly sabotage. I think I made it extra hard for myself. I would like to suggest that if I had a controller, that I could beat the tutorial boss in like less than 5 tries instead of around 5 hours, but maybe I am. Maybe I have grown too boisterous in the absence of losing to a man that kinda looks like he has a bin on his head, or like he's a mop. I don't know. I get more lost about stats to upgrade. I mean, I just farm until they're all pretty high. I love farming. I don't know. I am from the early Dragon Quest games of you reach a new area and you spend hours just running around learning all the enemies. Because if you don't, you'll get beaten up. I don't know. There's being it's strange because it's something which I think is very difficult to experience nowadays. But when I was first playing video games, there was a lack of accessibility to alternative media. So if I bought a second-hand Nintendo DS game and I didn't enjoy it, I would have to wait months until I could try a different one, and there wasn't particularly easy access to YouTube or no streaming services and 4 TV channels. And so there was an amount of acceptance that you just kind of commit and engage to things. It's why I liked books so much, because they were one of the pieces of media that you could actually more readily get continuous access to new content of, assuming that you have suitable travel and transport to a library. And so, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if with the ease of accessibility and amount of options for content, I can understand why people who are playing the OG Dragon Quest, especially like 1 to 4, might find them too grindy and not enjoyable. But when that's like bad or going outside, and no chance of another game for a few months, it's a pretty good option. I don't know, I like it. Really sentimental. Feeling of hope that the next one will be the one is intentional, and I'm glad to hear you feel it. It makes me stressed. I don't like high pressure environments. I'm not an exam person. Give me an essay. I love writing essays. Sometimes I daydream about like signing up to do an elective course at at an online college, or maybe if there's a nearby university that I could go to, just because I feel like I haven't got to write enough essays. I did maths. There's okay. I did like 2 dissertations and some research stuff, but that's not essays. That's just numbers. One of my dissertations ended up being mostly history, but that was I needed to talk about historicals, people making bad forecasting stuff. I'm no, I'm not. I'm not going to talk about the details of my dissertations. Small mouse. Never tried a Dragon Quest game. I would wholeheartedly recommend Dragon Quest XI. It is not my favorite game in the franchise, but that is because I am biased, because Dragon Quest IX was the first game I ever 100%ed, and I have 100%ed it multiple times, because as previously said, you couldn't just go out and get another game. So I have unmoving love for Dragon Quest IX, but I think Dragon Quest XI is probably the best place to go to. It is not too old. I believe it came out in 2016, and so it's getting on for 10 years, but it's still decent on PC, and it's on Switch as well, which I believe the Switch is much better than the PC version. I've actually had issues with the PC version. I don't know why, but it wouldn't let me launch into the game on a Windows login account that was admin, so I had to create a sub account to log in as a non-admin just to play Dragon Quest, which was the MacGuffin, but here we are. The mouse says squeak, we say how high? Thank you for the pets, wait, manual pets. Hi, Sans. Oh, wait, thank you so much for subscribing for 16 months. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy whatever book you get out of the library this month. Thank you so much. Hi, teeny tiny mouse. You know when people do those videos on like how to train pets, I feel like that is a significant part of how to interact with a Twitch chat. And so part of me is just like, oh, you correctly identified I'm a mouse, not a cat, that gets a reward. But then you called me short adjacent, and I am very tall, so that gets a, I don't know, no cheese. And so now I'm conflicted if you get +1 or -1 cheese, and so now you just get a dilemma instead. Well, do you think I've been here a year and 4 months? It's so crazy. Time has been passing so speedily. It's strange because in a sense, uh, streaming is just such a part of my life. It feels like I don't know, if I go more than 3 or 4 days without streaming, I notice that it hasn't happened. It's kind of how you get into the habit of going to the gym. And so it is bizarre to think it's been so long for, though. Only tried a Kingdom Hearts game on DS? I haven't actually played through any of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I've heard good things about them. I've watched some of the Kingdom Hearts playthroughs because some of my friends used to question mark. It's not a speed run, but just play it through in one weekend with some sleep deprivation. Not necessarily sleepy, but I watched them play it quite a bit. Debutiversary soon? That's scary. I've planned things to do for my birthday and my affiliate anniversary, because my affiliate anniversary is the end of September. But I hadn't planned to do anything for debutiversary. Do I need to do something there? I'm not sure how many good ideas I have. I don't know if I have 2 ideas worth of good ideas, though I do like my birthday stream plan. It's the little pinned comment. I gotta rewatch my debut. My debut was 7 hours. I got really invested in Animal Crossing. I can watch the presentation, I suppose. Oh, actually. No, I'm gonna shame myself. Ali, who did the Live 2D rig, sent me an update file, which has got some, like, I think it's just got improved range of motion shenanigans, but I could try swapping over to that and redoing my toggles so we get, like, Denya 1.1, but I feel dramatic announcing it when it's mostly things that are, like, quality of life shenanigans. I get my socks back. I don't know, okay, deep Denya law, I don't know if you've noticed. I'm gonna show my feet on screen, and I'm slightly scared, but I think it's just gonna summon Val, and that's okay because we love Val. But these are my toes, and I have socks. But in the mysteries of life's 2D rigging, I lost my socks, and so when I spent a solid like 20 minutes of the debut stream being overwhelmed and just having my toes in frame. Um, I I got a message just being like, where did the socks go? And so I now have an updated file which has my socks added in, which I'm very excited about because they're cute and fluffy. And so, I don't know. Denya 2.1 because it's 2D and I used to have my PNG, but the only difference is like two clipping things and I get socks. Both socks are gone instead of a singular one? Yeah. I think it was just that they were toggled off while something was getting tested and then they weren't made visible and I couldn't access it. The just model feet? What do you mean? I'm not getting my toes out. What kind of stream do you think this is? you we could just rewatch the model reveal, but if I remember correctly, a solid 20 minutes of the model reveal was people just starting an absolutely outrageous hype train and me being unable to form sentences and thank people properly. And so, because I had my notifications on, I didn't do a very good job of staying focused. And so I don't know. We could do a vote. I could ask people what they want to do, but I'd like to do something to celebrate her. I'm not sure what, but I'd like to do something. I was confused. Do another hype train? I have no way to respond without encouraging your madness. Be financially responsible. Buy yourself some nice cheese and a nice book. And then, once you have done so and made sure you've paid important relevant bills and put some money aside for a rainy day where you want extra cheese, then you can consider supporting content creators is the attitude I would suggest. Um, I just be squeaking. Then I'm. uh, I don't know. The Beautiversary plans would be cool. Oh, I've had an idea. Do hype trains instead of paying taxes. I like when roads don't have potholes and I don't even drive a car. Pay your taxes. You are not. You don't want to be grouped in life with Jeff Bezos. You do not want to have things in common with Jeff Bezos. Pay your taxes. Not a meow. Money is for confetti. Not a be- The strange thing is, people say like streamer, like chat, and sometimes I see the shenanigans that are said, and I I feel like I'm quite responsible. I know I kept playing a game when I was mission sick, but other than self-preservation, I feel like I am responsible. And then you all say things like don't pay taxes and money confetti, but then I reflect on Twitch chat as a wider category across the website, and then I think that maybe you are all actually the sensible ones. I'm not sure I like any of these conclusions. Money? What if I commit tax fraud? You'll get told off. Put me in jail on taxpayers' money? Yes, and get the money back? I'm getting squeakier. Don't do tax fraud. I had to read so much documentation about how not to do tax fraud as a streamer. I know I roast my friends for it, but it is really kind of awkward to know how to file your taxes, especially if you're not based in America, because most of Twitch's official documentation is for people who are earning in America, because depending on the category of earning and your country's rules, the income for earnings in other nations can depend both on nation of company paying out, nation of individual, and I believe some like hold the currency or if there's a sublocale. So if there would be like a European branch of Twitch, but it's based in the Netherlands, for example, and then get paid in the UK, it would have to pass through those. It gets very confusing depending on the country. I had to work so hard not to do tax fraud, and y'all are just being whimsical with it. I'll pay taxes, I just won't pay my utilities. Why not? I like infrastructure. I think. Please don't get your water turned off. That would be bad. What happens when you need a bath? Then you're just stinky. What happens when you need a cup of tea? You end up having to buy bottled water, like an American. Stop it. There's a game called Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion? Is that part of Animal Crossing, I feel like? I used to be scared of the turnip markets when I first played Animal Crossing. I did not understand them. I was continuously losing money in the turnip markets. Even in People America, it's a pain. Half of my job as a VTuber manager is tracking income and expenses to actually put taxes every quarter. I don't do it quarterly. I have two current accounts, one of which is informally just my streaming one, and so any transactions that are through streaming are through that account. And if I want to add my money to pay for something that isn't covered by Twitch payouts, then I just transfer the money over and make a record of it. And then yeah, I should be doing deductions, but I don't. Documentation is difficult. I don't know. I probably should do deductions next year since I commissioned a lot of stuff this year. If you if you if you work as a subcontractor through something like Twitch, you're considered self-employed, and self-employed individuals have to report quarterly instead of annually. Oh, that does make it a lot more difficult. I grumble about having to sort taxes once a year. It is quite convenient in the UK that it depends on other factors, but there is I forget the proper terminology of it, but there's a subcategory ruling under which you can earn up to £1,000 off a form of employment or gains outside of your main profession, and it'd be tax free, which is done to incentivize, like, I don't know, like selling pickles from your garden or something. It's meant to incentivize small hobbies and businesses. And so most Twitch streamers in the UK can probably get by not accidentally, in brackets intentionally, doing tax fraud by fitting under the £1,000 tax-free second source income, as long as they don't have to do in detailed tax filing if they're doing things like swapping jobs without a P60, or they don't get like valid P45s and stuff like that. But I'm talking about taxes as an end time to industry. No, I will say I know I didn't end up going into finance, but I am kind of glad I got my like investment and tax diploma. That's kind of handy. I didn't get the full thing, but I only needed to do 2 of the 3 courses for the job that I was offered, so I just got them and then took a different job that seemed less like a cult. Giving investment advice maybe wasn't fun. I don't know. All the people seemed really excited to talk about the stock market. And like I really like doing predictive analysis and forecasting. But there's a certain amount of being excitement about the stock market that I don't think is compatible with some parts of who I am. Like I love statistics and forecasting. I'm just not gonna be giddy about stock options. I don't know. It wasn't for me. I'm glad I went into data nonsense. I think it suits me quite a lot. It's a lower pressure field while still being suitably in demand, suitably spaced to grow. Sensible mouse. Would you consider selling pickles? I'd buy it. I like pickles. I'm sure most pickles are delectable. I don't know if I'd sell pickles. I don't know. I don't like monetizing things. I'm not very good at the mindset. I If I ever make pickles, I'm happy to I don't know. I feel like bringing jars of pickles to a convention just adds to the existing potential odor issues of like VTuber or comic conventions, but I don't like cucumbers, so I wouldn't make pickles per se. But I really like pickled cabbage and pickled carrots and pickled rhubarb and ginger are really great as palate cleansers. And then I make quite a bit of fermented food, which is quite nice. To me at least. I'm always curious about tax rules in other countries. It's the main reason why I don't expand to EU and Australia, is that I don't know the tax laws well enough to provide my full skill to streamers in those areas. That's very fair. Wait, I kind of want to quiz you about Steam information now, just because I am the type of person who also finds tax laws in other countries interesting. not. Oh gosh. Technically, I have the qualification that means I can do the thing where I can say, I can give advice on this. I am not giving advice on this. I am not qualified. I got those calls and dipped. I got those calls and did data nonsense. Oh, hi, Nikki. How are you doing? How's your day been going? Going to Comic Con and setting up your pickle stand? If we read a book for book club before the next convention I go to that is in V Expo, and pickles that aren't cucumber pickles, another type of pickle, are mentioned, I will make pickles and give them to people in some format. I don't know. Maybe like a Comic Con London or V Expo 2026. I hope V Expo keeps going. I'm so excited about it. I didn't get tickets to the MataraCon meet and greet, which I was a teeny bit sad about, but it's okay. It's a lottery. I know a lot of people will have wanted to see her, and so although part of me is like, whoa, didn't get to see Scary Book Woman, part of me is like, oh, that means there's lots of people who are excited to see and support her, and that makes me very happy because I'm glad that people are being as excited about her and valuing her as much as I do and have for, well, I don't know. It's nice to see people get their flowers, you know? It's nice to see people just become even more intensely nerdy and people go, yeah, that's good actually. It makes me it makes me so happy. I don't know. Very proud of my Kayashi. Now I want to go to a con in Europe, but I already have too many to attend in the US. Whoa. Multitasking. I went to two last year. I went to Comic Con London and I'm going to V Expo in 2 weeks, which I I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I think on the Saturday, which is the like, to me Saturday is the main day of a convention. I don't know why. Sunday is like the slow down kind of close up day. But I'm going to wear my like outfit because I own this outfit, my Life 2D outfit. So I'm probably just gonna wear this but with only one jumper instead of two because convention be warm. And so if people want to say hi to me, I'll be the person dressed like a grandma, probably carrying a book, and I'll have bookmarks to give out to people, which are going to be fun and exciting. And hopefully, I'm not sure when, but I'll be able to show you all the art soon. I'm very excited about them. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping that's sorted in time. I realized I probably need to double check printing schedules for it, but I got hungry from all this tax talk. Do you like eating people's tax documentation? Is that the pickles? I wouldn't say pickles are strictly correlated with taxes, but you know, usually some days they do anything that got put off the rest of the con. I will say I'm really excited about the expo. I've been looking at the schedule, and I'm gonna make myself big. It's my stream. I can be. I'm so much of the screen. Oh wait, I'm gonna be grumpy about something for a second. Wait. I was looking through the pre-existing VTube Studio assets. Why did I have this? VTube Studio. What do you mean? Did someone steal your cheese? Are you blaming me? Anyway, that's just been sitting in my like list of dynamic assets for 2 weeks because I've been waiting to be grumpy about it. But I don't know. I don't yap very often. I want to be big, tall, extra tall. I'm normally tall, but you know, like tall and wearing stumpy shoes. That's fun. That's fun. But oh, that's what I was saying. I'm really excited for the schedules for Vexpo, VTuber Expo. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very excited for the Saturday concert with Matara, I think. Has my brain imagined the schedule? Is there a schedule somewhere? Okay, there isn't a schedule on their website. It would be nice if they had a schedule on here. Okay, well, anyway, there's a bunch of cool panels that I'm looking forward to going to. The Merryweather panel was super interesting last year. I'm not sure if I've seen another one, but I'm excited. I'm very happy Matara's gonna be there. It's gonna be the first con I've gone to which she's there, so I don't know. I know I didn't get the meet and greet, but that's still exciting. Part of me wants to try going to one of the EU Twitch cons, but they're not normally in the UK, which it's understandable. You got the whole of Europe, but it's just a bigger commitment to go to when it's not in the right country for me. So we'll see. Maybe next year. I was thinking about it this year, but I just decided it wasn't responsible. I looked at the amount of books I've bought this year and was like, no, next year. Well, maybe one day, because I feel like there's quite a lot of EU but non-UK people here, and so maybe TwitchCon is easier for people to go to, and I can hand out bookmarks and pickles to more people. I guess I'm becoming the pickle mouse. But yeah, I'm just very excited. I'm moving, I'm grooving. Make sure you pay attention to the stops. I read on a bus today and I remembered to get off on the right stop. This is a personal victory. I totally didn't end up in the wrong city last week. Everything is fine. And with that evidence that I'm super duper smart, I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna lead and run. I'm gonna run away in shame. I'm really, really very good at not getting distracted. I was reading The Poppy Wars. It's an incredible book series. You're obligated to get distracted, okay? It's added law. I don't know why Nightbot is still broken. Is Nightbot broken for anyone else, or is it just my commands that are suffering? Maybe it's me. Okay, I might be the issue. But, yes. Shorter stream today. I didn't get super bad tummy ache. It's almost back to normal now, which I am veritably giddy about. It's definitely not just me. Nightbot is slacking. Oh, Twitch hasn't changed any of their API integrations because if they did, my other stuff would have broken. So it must just be Nightbot end. I'll have a look into it. Once I find a fix. Okay, that's it. If you need any, I don't know what your areas of expertise is, but if you need anyone to poke the code side of stuff, I'm happy to try and help. As long as it's in one of the 5 languages I know. But I'm happy to try and help. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you have a story you would like to suggest, make sure to fill it out for the birthday form, and I will see you all on Saturday. Thank you so much for being here. Apologies for the shorter stream. Let's go say happy birthday to Polo. Bye 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 bye. I really hope they're still alive. I haven't actually. They ended stream whilst I was yapping. Oh no! I did it again. Do I just stay live and try and do a different raid? I'm a fool. I can't believe I did that. That's the 4th time I've done that. I almost got a U without doing it. No! I was 9 months clean. I'm not waiting just gone offline, and it was the birthday. I was gonna say happy birthday. I'm just reflecting on my bad life decisions. Okay. In my defense, they have raided someone else within the last 90 seconds. I'm just not an issue. Um, um, um. Oh no. Okay, let's see, who's streaming? Oh, Squidgy is live. Let's wait, Squidgy. I'm a disaster. I'm just gonna end stream. I'm just gonna end stream. I am a problem. Goodbye. No. I can't believe I. How do I keep doing this? Goodbye. Wow.